Robbie Wong here. I did that thing where you don't read the whole card. So previously in this deck, I was running 4 Sea-Dasher Octopus, and the Curiosity, I didn't read it. I just assumed it was Curious Obsession with a different title. So this does not synergize with Ornithopter. I really like Ornithopter in this deck. We have 12-ish creatures, we have 12-ish interactions, we have 12-ish Curious Obsession effects, and then a Sphinx of Foresight that sort of acts as all of them in your opening hand. And I switched it because it was Curiosity is more mana efficient than Sea-Dasher Octopus, but Ornithopter's in here, and Ornithopter's in here for a couple of reasons. It is a flying evasive threat. It gets through the shifting Ceratops, and if you have an opening hand, this is the perfect hand. Lands, Staggering Insight, Stormtamer, submit. We're looking for like one more land and maybe a replacement Flying Dork. Okay, so with mono green, should have played the island. That's okay. Against Gruul or mono green, let's go ahead and risk it. They're I mean, we're going to be sad if they play Stomp. Otherwise, we need one more draw. We need to fade one more removal spell from them, and then we're going to be happy as a clam. Because we're going to be able to protect this forever. The life gain is relevant against Gruul, so that way we can keep pace. Domri's Ambush. I got nothing. So in this case, there's this weird and stressful situation where you... Oh, I don't have a flying creature. This is going great. Let's go on to the second match. So there's this awkward tension because Gruul is going to be pouring the pressure on. So if you wait a turn, then you can protect it, but then you're short a turn. Okay, so I like Cerulean Drake. And then we'll swap out 2 of the Spectral Sailors to fit that in. Do I want any more interaction? Spell Pierce is not so good. So let's swap 2 of these for 2 Brazen Borrowers. Just get a little bit more interaction. Yeah, so Gruul's going to be really pouring the pressure on, so you have to choose between getting on the board faster and risking that window. You're going to have to ask a better player than me what their end result is. So this is fun. It doesn't have protection, but we're going to hope to draw into it. So we can go Hallowed Fountain, Ornithopter, Ornithopter. They can stomp one of them, but then the other one is going to do our bidding. When I played Mono Blue back in the day, a lot of games, you'd play your initial threat, and then they'd shock it, or stomp didn't exist, shock it, or kill it, and then you're just sort of stuck holding the bill. Okay, so we're going to let's save that one. We're going to be a little cautious here. We'll save the. So the other fun part about Ornithopter is cards like Stomp and Shock. When you put the extra, it fades more removal spells. So now we're hoping to draw another. Some discussion about spreading the wealth, but I'm confident we'll, yeah. So we drew the removal, and if they double removal, we can just Sea-Dasher the other Ornithopter and keep the flow of cards coming. So they need 2 more removal spells to start to crack through the. Yep. So that implies that they don't have another. No blocks. That implies that they don't have another one, so we're going to go ahead, and they're tapped out. We're going to Sea-Dasher this Ornithopter, so that way if we draw Staggering Insight, we can gain 5 life a swing. Yeah, those are the starts that are difficult to contend with. So I feel pretty happy with how I boarded. Seeing Lava Coil makes me happier about these 2 Spell Pierces. Like if one of these was the original Spell Pierce, I would have been happier in that last hand. And we're on the draw now. One for one. Go with 3. Protect the Queen. And that was the other thing that this archetype I felt was a vulnerability if they got through one of those hands where we're missing one of the 8 white lands. I think we mulligan this. Mulligan this. Keep this. Throw back an Ornithopter. We have to keep the land. Throw back the Sea-Dasher and make this draw more lands. Whew. Okay, now I'm going to be more scared a couple turns from now, but whew. All right, so what does this mean? Okay, so we can Island, we can Ornithopter, we can Spectral Sailor on their turn, dodge removal because we have 2 threats, not just 1, and then Staggering Insight and hope that it's enough. Questing Beast is live. Questing Beast is very scary. So Glacial Fortress, we've seen 3 of the Sphinxes. Okay, so Ornithopter again. We can dodge Savage Stomp. I'm not blocking, so I'm going to go ahead and attack. Draw a card. Okay, all right. We've started the chain. So we have interaction. We need to dodge Lava Coil. This well, even if this gets red, it's tapped. Yeah. So that or double. Called it. Still scary. Swinging in for 8. I don't know if we can keep up with that. Okay. Well. So this is an instance where I have to spread the wealth because they're really putting the pressure on. Oh my gosh. Cerulean Drake, great, except in this instance where it's a Questing Beast staring down. You know, there's Bone Crusher. Now we're taking 10. This might be it, folks. Good game. This is Robbie Wong. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.